Oh, what's up, everybody? Trying to get used to the time change. It sucks. Huh.
Yes.
You got that right.
Oh man, this time change kicked my ass today. Anyway, it's Wednesday night. See, I told you.
So
Sunday night.
You're really messing up. You got the time changed to Wednesday.
No shit. Oh man, it's Sunday night at 7:00. Time for Gaming Beyond the Box. What's going on, everybody? What's up, chat on YouTube? What's up, everybody on Twitter, Rumble, everywhere? What's going on? Been a vocal week this week. So we definitely got some interesting topics and a lot of shit we can talk tonight. So let's start at the bottom. Welcome Kratos' third cousin, 3 times removed by marriage. What's up, Bomber?
Man, not a whole lot. Just been a busy weekend, but today's been kind of not so busy, thankfully. But definitely ready to talk some games and such and all the news and what everybody's butthurt about again, because that's typically what we'll always see, man. All the butthurt.
Somebody's butthurt in the gaming community. You must be wrong, dude.
I know, right?
Yeah, nobody ever gets butthurt about anything in the gaming. No. All right, and making his first appearance, dude, you got to tell me how you pronounce that name. How do you pronounce it?
That's just Xbox Canada, bro.
Canada. Okay. I wanted to say Canada. I wasn't for sure. Didn't want to offend Bomber by saying it wrong. So what's up, dude?
Not much, brother. How you been?
I can't complain.
Good. Well, it's the weekend, at least for a few more hours, right?
That's it.
Oh, it's sad.
Before I was coming in here, I was just like, God damn, it's a really good time to be a gamer, isn't it?
For most people, yeah.
Oh my God, there's just so much to enjoy. There's something out there for everybody.
Unless you hate everything. And then
people don't count. Are they gamers?
And then you open up Twitter.
That's a true statement.
No, I've been playing a lot. I've been playing Alan Wake 2. I'm playing RoboCop. I just finished The Invincible as well last week. There's all kinds of stuff going on. And also I haven't started playing the new Call of Duty. I was supposed to get it, but I don't know. It hasn't arrived in my inbox yet, so I don't know what's happening with that.
Damn, Microsoft fucked it up again, didn't they?
No, it's not Microsoft. It's
yes,
totally
it is. It's their fault. It's their fault you didn't get your copy yet.
You're right.
It's their game now, so it's their fault. They just had it for one day, so it's their fault now.
That's true. I forgot. My apologies.
Yeah, see, get your shit straight.
It's totally their fault, dude. And to the top right, the official drummer for Gaming Beyond the Box. What's up, Scrub Nurse?
Hey, what's going on? Glad to be here. Another Sunday to talk some games or just talk some mess about some games. Let's see, what have I played? I played the most controversial game of all time, and that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 campaign. I mean, if you play the game, you're a horrible person, and your mom doesn't love you because it's only 45 minutes long.
But my mom didn't love me, and that's long before Call of Duty, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah. Some people get it faster than other ones, but
she must have known
that. Future, yep, she pulled it off.
She was a hoe and a psychic.
Shit, God. But yeah, life hit me, a lot of work, a lot of business. So I really hadn't got a chance to finish Halo Battle Pass Season 5. But that was fun too. That's about all I got to do today. But ready to have fun, talk some games. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, and moving on over, we're going to go to the panel Pony Pumper. What's up, Piniac?
What's going on, everybody?
Man, look at that enthusiasm. Love it.
Time change.
What you been snorting? What's going on?
He's snorting Ajax again, aren't you, dude?
They tried really hard to sound excited right there. Apparently,
he's snorting that Sony exclusives, baby.
Which ones?
I was about to say, you put an S on that. Which one are you talking about?
The Spider-Mans of 2s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, that's long. That's that's last month, dude.
It's old
that GT7 update's pretty nice, though. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's pretty much what I've been doing. I haven't gamed a lot this week, to be honest, but been spending some time there and dusting off the headset a bit and throwing that on. Good times as always. And yeah, should be fun talking about what happened this week. You know. Oh shit, and that just popped up on the screen.
And to let's just go ahead and get started with this real quick and get it out. You horrible evil fuckers, why are you putting ads on consoles?
That's bullshit.
Jesus. It's so terrible, isn't it? People were just celebrating last week that there's a dome somewhere. What do they call this thing? The Geosphere or some shit?
The one in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
that was
Xbox is advertising on it. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Greatest thing since electricity and the creation of the wheel. But heaven forbid you see a ad on your Xbox when you turn it on and you have to click B to exit. That is terrible. It's horrible. With everything that's going on in the world, this is just too much.
I mean, it is.
According to some people.
I mean, it is. It is ruined gaming as we know it.
Yeah.
Man.
This is the first time it's ever happened.
It popped up on my screen today, and I'm going to tell you, dude, my wife had to talk me off the ledge. I was standing on the roof of my house with a sniper rifle, and I was ready to. Oh, yeah, dude. It just drove me to the edge. I couldn't take it anymore. Luckily, she talked me down, got me calm, offered me some coffee, and I was okay. But it almost took me to that breaking point. I mean, man, that's just too much. I don't know how they think they can do that.
The funny part is I've yet to see it pop up for Call of Duty on mine, but I had it for Forza and Starfield quite a bit.
Really? I didn't have it for either of those. So for me, it was the first time I was like, what the hell? Whatever. And I just hit the B button.
Just hit B button. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so tough.
If you because buy now is like the highlighted option, right? If you hit that, do you still have to go through 2-factor auth and all that stuff to actually buy it, or does it?
No, all it does when you hit buy now, when you hit buy now from it, it actually just takes you back to the store and lets you choose which version.
Takes you to marketplace, yeah.
Exactly.
So it's nothing crazy if you did hit A. It's not like how Diablo did it. So.
Oh yeah.
It's not how Epic and Fortnite
I wonder if those
used
things
to
only
be.
pop up if you've pre-ordered or something, or if you haven't pre-ordered or something, or have it installed.
It popped up on mine,
which
is weird. It didn't.
Even if you own it, it'll still pop up.
It didn't pop up on the one in my office, but it popped up on the one in my living room, which was weird. But is what it is.
I don't know how the algorithm works because I buy all the cards except Infinite. I never bought that one. So why would you even need to advertise to me? You see how many hours I play the game. But I only got one for Starfield. I never got anything for Forza. So I've only got it twice loading up on the Xbox. And it kind of threw me off because I thought, man, this quick resume is really quick. What's going on? It's already got me to
turn it on. It's going in.
It's got me on the COD screen already. Because when you play COD, if you're somebody that plays COD, before you get into playing the game, there's always advertisement for the new season or a new skin, so all that stuff. So these people who are complaining back and forth, it's hilarious because it's something that they own and it's coming up. Why wouldn't they advertise it? It's not the first time. When you boot up something on Amazon, before you watch that show, it shows you commercials of shows they're about to put out. When you watch HBO Max, Paramount, all of them show you, hey, come check out our new such and such before you even get a part of what you're actually there for.
Oh yeah.
You have personally, I didn't see the ad, so I mean, whatever.
Yeah. We don't know if you actually booted your Xbox up or not, but
I don't even have one. That's why I didn't see it.
The funny part that I think overall is that if people I understand. I guess people get upset got this Xbox and they're shoving this in my face. I'm like, well, you don't own the operating system. You just own the box, so they can do whatever they want. Will they ever change that? I mean, maybe, and that's if it's warranted. I guess if they see the percentage of people either not buying it because of that or whatever. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much what they're just checking out to see is, of the advertisements that pop, how many people are selecting buy now, and then from that, how many are actually buying the game. And if they see a positive trend, it's gonna keep happening. I promise you.
And see, I even made the comment, if you go back long enough playing online, back in the days of Rainbow Six Vegas, there used to be ads all throughout the game. They would pop up on the billboards, on the maps. They would be on the walls inside some of the buildings.
It happened in NHL too.
Yeah, I mean, you're surrounded by ads all day, every day.
That's how they
Check
get
your
their
email.
money, man.
Check your email right now. I guarantee you there is some type of an ad in your email. Because they all do it. Yahoo does it. Gmail does it. All of them.
That's why
There's
you give them
ads
your trash
everywhere.
Hotmail account.
Yeah.
Norman Reedus chugging monsters and Death Stranding. Oh.
Yeah, there's no getting away from advertisements, folks. And this one, all you had to do is hit the B button. That's it.
I mean, I know a lot of people are like wanting, like, maybe there's like an opt-in for advertising or something. Like, they're not going to.
There's not a lot of advertisements anywhere.
No, exactly. So, I mean, yeah, would that be nice? Cool. But they'll probably say, okay, if you want to opt out of advertisements, then you have to pay extra per month to use our software.
If you're on any type of social media, I pay for Twitter. I still see ads all the time. If you're on Facebook, you see ads. Instagram, I don't care what you're on.
Spotify,
and Snapchat's
Pandora.
the worst. Yeah.
You have to pay to skip those ads. You have to pay. So you want to start paying Xbox so you don't see a Call of Duty ad that you don't even have to read, that you can exit out.
That's a true statement. And that's, I mean, I guess I understand people's, like, I guess not saying, I don't know why they gotten upset for it, but like, I guess I can understand why people are like, I can't stand, advertisements being just thrown at me, which I get it, but I'm like, your whole home screen has advertisements on it. They didn't get rid of those either. So you think they're going to get rid of the big screen one? No, not at all.
No. And think about it. Windows. I mean, come on. Who owns Windows? Microsoft. You still see ads. It's not going away. Matter of fact, I pay for this software I'm using. If I don't pay for it, I get ads. So, and guess what else? You see ads watching the podcast.
And I think, like Cotton Eye Joe says, it doesn't make it right. I don't pay to see ads. I mean, you don't technically pay to not see ads. Technically,
you pay for their service.
Nothing. There's nothing in Game Pass. There's nothing in
because you're the product.
Yeah, I mean, you may have bought certain games or you bought the box, but I mean, unfortunately, you never paid Microsoft anything to not see ads. I mean, that's 100% true.
I gotta say one thing though. I was just in the States back in August. You guys get hit with ads a little bit more than we do up here in Canada. Like I was sitting there pumping gas, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, this fucking ad just started blasting me in the ears. Like I didn't even remember what it was about.
At the pump?
Oh, at
yeah,
the
at
gas
the
station.
pump,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! They sit there singing tea and everything.
Oh my god, it was it startled me. I was like, "What the hell?" And I turned around, and there's a fucking ad playing on, like right in front of me. I'm like, "They're hitting me with an ad while I'm pumping gas." I'm already pissed off on buying gas. I don't want to be hit with ads at the same time. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, dude. Because most of the gas pumps here in my area have like television screens.
Yep,
right. Yeah,
and they run
none
all
of the
sorts
ones
of
here
advertisements.
anything like that.
No,
well, that's because you're in Canada, dude. They don't care.
Yeah.
But
who's probably also analog.
Peniac, he's from Canada.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
But they blast ads to you while you're pumping gas.
Oh,
it's so weird to me, but there's no way around that either. You're stuck.
At least y'all don't have pharmaceutical ads. See, America, we get the pharmaceutical ads. I wish.
Oh yeah.
We could get around that.
Are you pumping gas? We should be pumping something else. Drive Viagra today.
Don't get law firm ads. You guys get way more of them than we do too. I can't think of the last time I saw a law firm ad that wasn't on an American station up here.
Oh wow, yeah, we always get law firm stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those the pharmaceuticals.
You gotta think we're Sue happy here, so it's
I'll see a few when I watch like an Oilers game because that's like an Alberta feed. So I don't know if it's way different out there than it is way out here, but yeah, cloud.
Yeah, there's no escaping it. Sadly, not where we live.
Gotta be a good time to be an advertising executive these days, doesn't it?
Huh.
I guess. But then again, some bathrooms
probably tough, man.
Some bathrooms play ads when you're in those in public bathrooms.
Come on.
Yeah, they have
That's
screens.
not
Over
there's no jokes. There's
screens over the
That's no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. That's absurd.
I think they're at what is it? The shit. It's like a adult Chuck E. Cheese's. I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Oh, what are you?
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
In our bathrooms at Dave and Buster's, if you go in there are screens that are literally so that you don't miss, because they always have like sports going on, so you don't miss whatever sports are on. And yeah, you can watch sports while you're pissing. I mean, now you can't.
Buffalo Wild Wings does it too.
Yeah,
yeah.
Wow.
It's just funny. I mean, it is. We all know what it is. It's just that it's that subliminal. You may not want to hear it, listen to it, see it, but when it just gets thrown at you like that, you don't really realize that it's advertisement, and you just go, "Oh, it's just a TV, whatever." But then in the back of your mind, like,
dude,
man,
and the bad part, some of it actually works because I still remember a McDonald's commercial from the 80s.
Oh, absolutely.
Double cheeseburger, burger, please. Who's not heard that?
Oh, absolutely.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, less cheese, pickles, onions
Thank
on
you.
a sesame seed bun.
Oh, there you go.
That's it. We've all heard it. But the funny part is, I hate McDonald's.
Exactly. It's just like the candy at the checkout aisle. It's there trying to tempt you to buy it. And 99 times out of 100 you won't. But that one time you'll pick up whatever and they got you.
So, they got you. Yep.
Or if you have children, that's who they're really targeting.
Yep. Oh yeah, they're targeting the children or the people that are trying to get in and out, and you still have to wait on a self checkout anyway. So you're staring at, because nobody wants to help you and check you out. So
exactly.
Yeah, that Hershey's bar just staring at you.
Yep, and it does. I mean, you'll just sit there and you're like, okay, I just need a gallon of milk, and that's all you're doing. But then there's 20 people in line, and then you're just sitting there and you're like, oh, what goes good with milk? Shit, chocolate does go good with milk.
And the different colors, we all know different colors, for different
red
things,
and yellow,
make you hungry, or
Well, that's why Reese's does so well. They got that orange.
No, Reese's does so well because they shit's the bomb.
That's also true.
They could put that in a shit brown container and I'd still eat them.
They got that crack in it. Yeah.
It's got that crack. I swear,
peanut butter crack.
My wife ended up going to Sam's, and they had still some of that. What was it? The
Halloween candy.
Yeah, and they had the big old box of a 36 count of the Reese's pumpkins. And they're normally like $30, and it was like 13. So she went.
And needless to say, now Bomber can't fit in his pink shorts anymore.
Hey, I can still fit in my pink shorts.
He said he got time to work it off for the shorts.
Starting to good with Daisy Dukes though.
But yeah, bottom line is,
I wish it was getting cold. It only got cold for 2 days here, and literally it's going to be in the 80s.
Week.
No, it's going to be in the 80s all next week.
Same here.
Freaking sucks.
What's that? Not in freedom units. I don't know what you're saying.
It's freaking. I hate Alabama weather.
It's like
we're Americans. We don't know how to transition that to
high
to
20s.
Celsius.
Yeah, that's like high 20s.
Yeah,
I wish that we were getting that, man. Me and Giant are about to staring down the shotgun barrel of winter right now.
I wish I could see winter. I don't know what the hell I think we're still back. Like we decided to go into fall for about a week, and then
3
we decided
days
to go back into summer, and then we get a little bit of winter for 2 days, and now we're back to summer again.
What's your winter?
One snowflake.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, where we live, if it gets below 60 degrees, we consider that winter.
Yeah.
I mean, shut down the city, right?
I mean, pretty much. It's like if it starts to act like it's going to rain, absolutely.
Wow.
Because we don't have salt and sand trucks down here, so you got to fend for yourself.
That's it.
Then there's us. We get 80 centimeters of snow, and you're still expected to be at work the next day.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
if we get 2 inch, if it sticks, if it's sticking at all, they're like close the whole state is down.
Close the
Alabama's
state,
like,
roll up the
no,
sidewalk.
we have a
down
state
the
of
intersection.
emergency. Yep, state of emergency. Everybody just stay at home.
All
be in
these
your
4x4s, and
Oh,
none
yeah.
of them can make it through the snow.
Oh, absolutely not.
Exactly. But that's about the size of it. I mean, you saw an advertisement, took you 2 seconds to click it.
Yep.
That's it. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. Some people really thought it was the end of the world, and the rapture was getting ready to happen because of it, but we're all still here.
Are we?
Are we though?
Yeah. Well, we may be. I'm not sure.
We in the Matrix.
Oh,
That's what it is. We're in the Matrix.
damn it! Where's
Mhm.
Keanu?
But some people we all know like to make a big issue of things that really are a non-issue. And I think that's pretty much what this case was.
Oh, dude, there's multiple cases of making an issue out of non-issue. How about the?
That's true.
How about the Xbox or Microsoft employees that were
Oh,
supposedly gonna
that
lose
pissed
their
me
Game
off.
Pass
Oh
for
my
free or whatever.
God.
And then like everybody had to make it news, like, oh my God, they're gonna lose. I'm like, who freaking cares? Boo hoo.
$69 billion doesn't pay for
I'm
itself.
sorry.
gentlemen.
I'm sorry. Like boo hoo. Like I worked at AT&T, which is also a massive company. They didn't give you shit for free, other than if you your work phone,
discount.
but discounted per month service. That was it. Like,
They
come
should
on,
just
guys.
pay $1 like everybody else, right?
And I've got
Yeah,
a friend
exactly.
that works. I got a friend that works for Spectrum. Spectrum's one of the biggest internet and cable providers in the country. They still pay full price for everything. They don't get anything. They don't even get discounts anymore.
That's cold blooded.
Yeah, now that's cold.
So,
like,
I mean-
feel like discounts make sense.
And
but
used to now, years ago, they used to get the services for free. But then when Spectrum goes, well, they cut that shit out.
But
So,
remember,
and then
Philly
to see
Spencer
people-
came to the savior.
Yeah, and then to see people on social media going, man, Phil's the GOAT. What did it really? Because it's just like most of these people probably didn't even care.
Well, the
But
funny-
at least they still had a job.
Yeah,
Mhm.
what's funny is that they said just Microsoft employees, and that's just Microsoft as a blanket. And they're like, and Phil Spencer
a
didn't
lot of
know. I'm like,
employees.
well, of course Phil Spencer didn't probably know anything about that because he probably doesn't deal
He
with
doesn't run Microsoft.
HR, so he doesn't deal with the whatever the
Perks.
trying to like not say the perks of the job, but like the all.
Employee benefits program.
Yeah, benefits.
He has
There we
no-
go.
he has
Thank
no
you.
visibility
He has
there,
no
right?
idea what all that stuff is. Like he ain't gonna know it's going down. I mean, maybe he does. Hell, I don't know. I don't know the freaking guy. I don't know exactly, but I'm like, he probably didn't know, and that's fine. And then now all of a sudden it's like he backtracked it or whatever. I'm like, I mean, okay, I guess if he did, cool. But I feel like that's somebody else doing the job, not him. But hey, whatever.
And most of those people probably didn't even care.
no,
Well,
yeah,
I know
mean,
Phil because I'm friends with him on my Xbox, and we play together all the time, and we have private chats. That's how I can give you guys insight.
You sound like
information.
somebody that
Holy
used to
shit,
be
you're
on
an
this
insider?
podcast.
Trust
you're
me,
an
bro.
insider?
Oh yeah, I'm an
You
insider.
broken bread with him.
So
Yeah.
I got a friend of mine used to work at the Microsoft stores up here when they still existed, and as a Microsoft store employee, he actually could message Phil, and Phil responded to him because he sent a message because I guess his account got banned for something. I'm pretty sure he was talking some major shit to like a 5-year-old or something because that's what he would do. And he got his account banned, and he reached out to Phil direct, and Phil responded to him, and he helped him get an address and got his account unbanned. Like,
Okay, that's hilarious.
I know, right?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was like, dude, you'll never guess what I did. I emailed Phil Spencer. I'm like, why? And then he explained to me, I'm like, okay, seriously though,
Why?
like, Gav, like you probably fucking deserved it, and let's be real about it here. He's like, no, I swear I was being fine. I was being okay. I'm like, no, you weren't. You lying sack of shit.
I just told the kid that I'm gonna fuck his mom after I kill him.
That's
so.
right.
Man
Kid's got
must been
squeaky
playing
voice,
Call
and
of
he's still
Duty or
fucking
Halo.
with it.
Well,
I think it
now
was
Mike
Halo. I think it was
Ybarra,
in Halo.
Mike Ybarra would actually respond because a few years ago when a really good friend of ours passed away, Dizzy,
Yeah.
I actually messaged
Mhm.
Mike Ybarra about doing a charity stream, and he actually answered me and showed up and done it.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Now,
We
Mike
did a
Navarro,
podcast with him.
yeah,
Nice.
he's a cool dude. I think. I mean,
Yeah,
just
he
overall,
really
I mean,
is.
he does multiple. He streams a lot here and there, and it's just kind of cool that you can just go chill with that guy and talk to him, and he'll respond to you and all that. It's just definitely pretty cool. Just seeing any exec of any, to do all that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because I mean, he
They
responded
don't
to me
have
the
to
next
at
day.
all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they ain't got to. I mean,
Oh yeah, because some people won't respond to you that think they're podcasters. Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I mean, I don't understand the whole point behind it. And then people were praising Phil like it was, saving them. People take a pill,
well, it's
go
because
out, touch some grass, do something. You know the expression.
It's-
People just amaze me.
it's because it's all the Call of Duty thing started it. Then that came out. It's like, oh my god, Xbox just sucks right now. They they make this huge purchase and now they're wanting to get their like Peniac said, 69 billion doesn't pay. We gotta make money somehow. I'm like, come on.
Well, the funny part of that is everybody's sitting back saying, everybody's running with the IGN number on Call of Duty
I know the four
because IGN gave it a 4. Okay.
Oh,
Everybody
Lord,
pretty much knows IGN, unless it's a Mario game, these fuckers pretty much don't know anything about it to begin with. I'm pretty sure the only thing they play is Mario and themselves. I've never really followed IGN because I don't really care for them at all.
They gave Deathloop a 10, just saying.
Yeah, they gave Deathloop a 10. And I'm sorry.
I don't know how anybody gave
I
that a 10.
played Deathloop the day it released on my PS5. How they gave
the other
Deathloop
game
a
a
10
5.
is
It's a
beyond
game
me.
everybody been trashing. They gave them a
Oh,
5.
Quantum Error.
Oh, the Quantum Error.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
said that was better.
That game was just bad, though.
Yeah, and Quantum Error, dude. Has
Actually.
anybody on the panel played it?
Fuck
No. I mean, no.
No.
I watched some video. No.
And I was actually going to buy this game until I saw a video of it. And after watching some of the videos of people playing it, I was like, yeah, I'm not wasting my time. Because they considered that a better game than Call of Duty. I'm sorry, that's just sad. Because there's no way. I'm over halfway through Call of Duty. The campaign is different. It's not running on the rails like it normally is, but it's not a bad game. I don't think it's bad. May not be for everybody. Every game's not for everybody. That's just the way it is. But now you have different ways to approach the missions. And people were talking about the graphics. I posted a few videos today. I'm not seeing the graphic issue.
Like, does it look
At least
any
I'm
worse than like
No.
The
I tell
previous-
you exactly.
campaign?
No. The last game had the same thing. Their cutscenes, they try to make it
Look realistic or whatever.
realistic, so it has like that film grain.
Yeah.
And they try to make it like 30 frames per second. They try to make it look more like a movie. So so some people when they're looking at it, they're like, whoa, this doesn't look great. But that's what they've been doing for like the last, like this might be the third one in a row that they've
That's
done.
true too.
They did it with 2019 Modern Warfare 2 and now 3, and people are just going crazy. Now, I played the whole campaign, so I'm not going to spoil anything, but is it one of their best campaigns? No. For folks complaining that it's like 3.5, 4 hours, it's pretty much all of the ones. The last one you played that was like 6 hours, 8 hours was made about 10 years ago.
Because the other
Did the
ones were
story-
like 5 hour. I remember, I think the 2019 one, I think that was, or
Right.
2018, whenever it came out. That was one that I think I did it in 6 hours.
Right.
And I thought that was plenty fine. I mean, so if it's a 5 hour game, whatever, like that doesn't bother me. I think ultimately what I was looking at it as is like, why did they give it to Sledgehammer? Like the previous two
'Cause
games
it was
were
their-
made, but no,
You know
the
why?
previous two games were made by Infinity Ward.
You know why? Because this game wasn't supposed to be here. Remember how it was supposed to be 2 years and then we're
Yeah.
going to go. And then what happened? All of a sudden, Microsoft was trying to buy Activision, but they were still in their contract with PlayStation. The only way they could get out of their marketing right contracts was to put out another game because it wasn't by years, it was by how many games. So them putting out this game, that story was DLC. And the game is not, it's going to be DLC as far as multiplayer, because when have you ever played a Call of Duty game and they said, oh, you know, all the guns that you have from the last game, oh, you can bring them over.
And your battle pass and everything crosses.
Yeah, well, all your stuff that you've purchased. That was the coolest thing that I thought.
All your operators.
Yeah.
And on PlayStation, you had that Modern Warfare 2 disc to play it. So.
That was kind of hilarious when I saw
it's
that.
DLC. I mean, when you download it, it gives you the not the World War II. It gives you the Modern Warfare 2 screen. So it's all DLC. It's obvious that it's DLC so they could finish the contract out. So we weren't expecting this to happen anyway. So for us to get anything should be good, or should be good enough. But for what they gave us and slap on $70, that's what you should be more mad about, because this is definitely DLC.
Well, I mean, you get zombies out of the deal, which nobody's seen yet. You get the old maps redone.
16 of them. When the last time you started out with 16 maps?
That's basically what you're buying, pretty much.
Can I just ask a question to you guys who played?
Bonus, boys. That's all.
Yeah. Go for it.
So you guys have played the campaign. Somebody said, I'm sorry, I don't recall who it was, said that it's not like on rails, so it's kind of like more of an open sort of experience now. Is that right?
In some areas, yeah.
Okay. Half of the stages in the campaign, it'll tell you before when you start it, it'll say open world area.
Okay.
So you can go searching. You can choose the way you want to do the map. And you know, a lot of the older ones, you would have to go, you can't go this way, you can't go that way. There's a tree that blocks this area, all of that stuff. This one, you can choose how you want to do. You can explore and still be able to do the campaign. And the ones that I've done that were in there, I kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of cool that was.
You got to roam around and look around, because there's different things you can find inside the maps.
So people are bitching about that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Is there any? Yeah, I haven't played it either. But is there any resemblance to people saying it's kind of like Warzone with bots with cutscenes in between missions?
It kind of reminds me of the last Metal Gear in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
If you played Metal Gear with the semi-open map,
no, I didn't play that.
That's kind of what it reminds me of.
That's
but here's the
interesting.
Thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Here's the thing. People were asking, when are we going to get a more open world Call of Duty? And then you give it to them, and they go, oh, man, I'd rather have something that was more straight on rails. It's like, what do you want?
I was just about to say, you know, they're damned if they do and damned if they don't. They try every year. They're like, it's too samey as last year. It's too similar. And then they do something a little bit different. And then everyone's like, God damn it! Why would you change things from something that I liked last year?
But now the funny part, the game had an 88 on Metacritic this morning.
Okay,
so, that's pretty high for a Call of Duty.
It's not like IGN.
Ain't that about on scope? Because I think because they don't typically score 90s, they always score like in the 80s. So I mean, to me, like when I did see the 4 out of 10, I just felt like, man, who actually did the review for that? Because I'm just like, they must have just definitely not liked the way they made this particular Call of Duty campaign. But like, I know a lot of people like, oh, this is going to hurt sales. Like, this is the Xbox stench or whatever.
Sales, no, it's not.
I'm like, dude, Call of Duty's still going to outsell everything that's it came out this year.
Oh yeah, it probably already has.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to know how I know this person does not regularly play Call of Duty or Call of Duty campaigns? This is how I know for sure. If you do the word count on this freaking review, when you pull it up on your laptop or your phone or whatever, it's like a damn 20-minute read for a campaign that's only about 3 hours long. It's so weird. Remember when you were in school and you had to do a report on a book that you may or may not have read, and you had to do like 1,500 word essay, and you just start adding in stuff. And what do I mean when I say this? When I
Yeah,
say
that's
this,
true.
this actually, what does the dictionary? How does the dictionary just define short? I mean, I add in all this crap. You can tell that it's like, come on, bro, go sit down.
Start sounding like the Bill Clinton. I really didn't have sex with this woman speech.
Yeah, define
Yeah.
define it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm looking on OpenCritic, and the highest score right now is a 5, and that was from Season Gaming. The highest score.
that's what I was saying. When I saw 88, I'm like, that's
That
pretty
can't be
good
right.
because Call of Duty is so bipolar with the fans. You never
Mhm.
know what it's going to be.
But
All it takes is Dr. Disrespect or somebody say they love it or they hate it, and then all the fans say, "Oh yeah, I agree with that."
I see Modern
funny
Warfare
part-
3 being an 88. The
weird
old
part
one.
though, most people don't really buy it for the campaign anyway,
No, they play it for Warzone, and they don't even need to buy it for Warzone.
and the multiplayer.
Yeah,
I
they
love
do.
the campaigns, to be honest with you. That's the first thing I do every time, all the time.
That's the first thing I do.
Story.
Oh, I play them too.
That's why I
But
love the
some
early
people don't.
access.
I
play the
love
campaigns
story.
almost first, so same difference, you know.
Well, I think the problem is that we're not the majority. I got to remember that.
Yeah.
It's just like Halo. When Halo first was talking about bringing out co-op and then they didn't, is because literally what 0.5% or whatever people actually played the game in co-op mode.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So just like Call of Duty, it cost $100 million or so just to make a campaign, and is it worth it to sell it to people that aren't going to play it? And I think that's been the issue. I think Black Ops 4 was the one that came out that didn't have the campaign and everybody lost their shit.
Battlefield
Yeah,
did.
that's
Battlefield did a game like that too.
Yeah,
I thought it was 3.
20, or was it 3?
Black Ops.
I don't know. It was
I don't
3 or
know.
4. I don't know
Maybe-
whichever
Yeah.
one was.
Maybe I was giving the wrong information.
It was one of the Black Ops. I just know that they came out with, and that was the one that had the characters that had like superpowers and shit.
Blackout was the beta
4
test for Warzone.
Now Blackout was pretty cool. I personally thought because that was just because you just didn't pick up a gun that had all the stats on it. You had to get a scope. You had to get all that stuff. It's kind of very like PUBG-ish, but not as slow and terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
like
wish that was
PUBG?
kind of the thing. No, I hate PUBG. It is literally, it was dog crap when it came out on the Xbox. It just played like total dookie, and it still does. Like, it's better for sure. I think I played it, sometime last year just to try it out again. But it's so.
It's not a shiny game. That's for
Oh
sure.
god, well yeah, no,
No.
it's not pretty by any stretch of the imagination. But
It doesn't have to be.
no, it doesn't. And I think the cool part about it are the attachments and finding them and putting them together and making your gun better in that regard. Like, that's the cool part. That's why I like Blackout a lot when they brought it out with that. And unfortunately, it didn't, I guess, catch on for them when they did make Warzone. But yeah, like PUBG it doesn't do it for me. The
It bored
gunplay,
the fuck out of me, dude.
it's just the gunplay is just so off. It's not like,
Oh yeah,
you can aim at somebody's head or aim at somebody's whole body and they could be 10 feet in front of you and it still won't hit them. It almost feels like Sea of Thieves to me. Like, you ain't gonna hit them. If you hit them, it's good luck on you. And that's how I stopped playing that game, because it was just, I don't know. Like,
I think I had like 20 codes for that game, and I was like, well, I'm gonna give away 19 of them. I'm gonna keep one for myself. I wound up giving mine away too. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
What I will say is, to the folks who are complaining that the game is too quick, get off of easy mode or normal mode. Play a harder mode. And it might
don't play on recruit.
Quit playing recruit. Play hardened or veteran, and it's gonna make you play a little bit slower. But somebody who's played a long time, hardened, some of the bots AI, I was like, oh wow, this is not as hard as I thought it was gonna be.
Now that Juggernaut's would be a pain.
But Scrub, I should not
Juggernauts.
have to put a game on a harder mode just for me to enjoy it.
Oh god, the same people play Souls games. That's so they can just shut up. That makes no sense.
So, are you saying that Call of Duty is soul-like?
Oh, don't ever say that.
If you're playing the Halloween event, it's still sold, so you still got one more day to finish
Jesus.
that off.
Not me. I already unlocked all that shit.
I gave up.
I ain't gonna be able
unlocked
to.
all of it. Wasn't that hard?
I just
Had
took.
to shoot
I
people.
just got like the tier skips, and then I was like, all right, I'm good.
Well, what I didn't like is they had a cheat code in the game for this event. If you had the right kind of watch, whatever attachment to your gun, if you killed somebody, it would take the soul from the person you killed and suck it from across the map all the way back to you, instead of having to go run over it.
Wait, what?
Man, I wish I would have had that.
Yeah.
No
Oh
shit.
yeah. But I think it was a part of a bundle, and you didn't have to go run and go pick up that soul. The second you killed that person, the soul came, and
so you had to pay
came
for
all
it.
the
So
way
it was a
across
pay to
the map.
win. Is that what it's saying?
That's kinda
Man,
Yeah,
that could save me
that's
a lot
dirty.
of time there.
That's
it
dirty.
would have saved me a lot of time too.
Was it
I
$25?
sniped a lot there for a while on Invasion.
So
Shit,
Friday,
I don't know
something
how
weird
much it
happened to me
was.
in that game. I played, I did a round, and then after the round was over, I started. It started cycling. I got 15. I got 15 levels in the tiers after
dang.
one round. I was
Hell
just sitting
yeah.
there. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I had, I don't know why I did it. Just totally glitched out, and it just kept going and going. I'm like, I don't deserve these because I definitely like crapped the bed that last game. But yeah, it just kept on going. Like with that 15, it was still going to keep going. So I hit the skip button, and then I went into the menu, and it showed that it had 15 tiers. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to spend them before they take it away on me.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
You make a deal with the devil like Al Simmons. I mean, that's for you spawn.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to get it done,
Okay.
man.
Well, no, you don't have to rush to get it done. If you get Modern Warfare 3, they don't start out with a season 1. So you can finish off season 6 with the new game until season 1 goes off.
Right.
So that lets you know even more. This is DLC.
Yeah, I've already finished my battle pass too.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
listed as an add-on to Modern Warfare 2 for PlayStation trophies. So I thought that
And I'm
was
proud to say I still have not went back to Diablo 4 yet.
You haven't
And
played
the
Diablo 4?
achievements.
There's
No,
an
you just
expansion
said-
coming out late 2024. You ever hear that one?
Of course they had.
I played the
They
hell
had
out
to
of it,
announce that.
Oh, okay.
and I refuse to go back to it now.
Really?
I thought that
Yeah.
announcement was funny. It's like, there's DLC coming. When? Late 2024. It's like, why the fuck are you announcing it now?
December 31st?
Yes.
It's nice when it's coming.
No, it's coming before then, but yeah.
I think it's cute that they think.
Well, it
it'll be
says late
maybe
2024, so it'll probably be like August.
It'll be in the
October.
fall next year in time for Christmas, for sure.
Yay!
Thanksgiving.
You know what? I'm good with it. I really enjoyed Diablo 4. Diablo, I have a long past with the Diablo series. I was probably like one of the most hated people on BattleNet back in the first game because my friend and I used to hack the shit out of it, and we did some nasty things. The things I'm not. Well, actually, I'm kind of proud of them because I did them, but I shouldn't be proud of them because of what I did. But yeah, man, it was that. But like, I just love that series. But man, that season 1 with the Malignant Heart thing, like that was not good. I did not enjoy it. But this one seems to be a little bit better.
Well, they're bringing back the malignant powers in next couple of weeks or next
Yeah,
week?
the rings or whatever.
Yep, and we'll see which ones they actually bring back, and if it's going to make it OP again. That's probably what they're doing. They want people to enjoy killing things and doing it easier.
Y'all enjoy.
Well, just like to.
I will.
One of the things that's great about the game, though, that they did take away, at least previously, I think they've kind of brought it back again, was being able to just like build like this character that could just wreck house, right? And I love that about Diablo, but they definitely they nerfed that the last season. I thought I still haven't created a character that's gotten to a level 100.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just it's just a pain in the ass. But I hear that it takes like half the time to do it now, or something like that. So
only
I think
30
I'm
hours instead of
40.
50.
I think I'm 47 right now with
I've
my
got
current.
I've got
season.
3 characters that are level 90.
90.
I stopped at 90.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't commit to that extra 10.
Well, shoot, I stopped. I think in the 80s.
But you can get a
with both
ring
of
that
them.
has 2 more power.
Yay. Dude, I'm sorry. That first battle pass just kind of ruined it for me right now.
Mhm. I get it.
I may go back to it eventually, but just yeah.
Well, they've screwed over all the good battle passes. I mean,
And I
it's
got
just-
so tired. There were like three different dungeons you had to go to kill that fucking one creature, and that was it. I mean, it just got old. My wife and I got tired. We could have actually went to sleep and played it asleep. We played so much of it. I was like, yeah. Because I don't even remember how many hours. It's like Idiot counted it for me. It's like 100 and some hours I played.
I'll check
Jeez.
right now and see where it's at.
yeah, I think Diablo sent me an email said for the last season I played for 134 hours. I was like, that's more than I thought I did.
Wow, that's good.
Very good. Over the century.
Yeah, I
mark.
played way too much because my wife and I finished that first battle pass in like a couple of days.
Yeah, the battle pass didn't take long to get through. This one seems to take a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like right now, I think I'm only gotten through like level 15 on the battle pass, and I'm almost 47, fixing to be 48. So it's like I don't know if just the leveling on it's a lot less, which kind of sucks a little bit. Like, yeah, you may level your character all the way up, but the battle pass ain't gonna go as fast.
19 days, 6 hours, and 52 minutes.
I gave up on
Damn.
battle passes. Man. I'm down with
It's
them.
more than I thought, dude. 19 days.
Wow.
Might as well,
I had to
might as well
laugh
go for
'cause
a
I
month. Go for a
yeah.
February or something.
I just pulled this up on my Xbox app. I'm looking at Modern Warfare 3, the campaign. It's still a diamond achievement. Only 0.80% of people have finished this campaign. So
On which one? Sorry, say it again.
on this new Modern Warfare 3 campaign, 0.8% of people have finished this campaign. So it's like for all the people who say, "Man, you gotta have a campaign," that's how many people actually are playing it. So
And I promise you, Microsoft's going to look at this, and don't be surprised when they don't have any campaigns for any of their Call of Duties in the future.
Was the
nobody's
campaign
complaining.
just released for people pre-ordered, or did you have to
Yes.
buy
Just
a
pre-order.
secret edition?
Yeah.
No, it's just
It's for
pre-orders. Okay.
pre-order.
So a lot of people should have had access to this, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
exactly. And
For it
only
to be so
0.8
short too, you know.
Right. All the people who are complaining how short it is. Well, how come anybody finished it?
That's because the
I
people
think-
that are
I think the
complaining about
dudes-
it haven't played it.
Or they're just used to their old ladies
No
complaining
doubt
about
about
something
it.
being too short.
Mm.
Like minus the people that have reviewed it. Of
What's
course,
the achievement called there, Scrub, for the campaign?
For the campaign, it's called Never Bury Your Enemies Alive.
Okay. Trying to see how many PlayStation people have done it, but
Because it's hard to find it because they mixed in. This lets you know that this is DLC. They mix in the.
I should be
achievements
looking at
of the
Modern Warfare 2.
2. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 achievements are all under the same Call of Duty.
Let's look for that.
Yep,
that
they
is
are.
funny.
But they're kind of bringing everything under the same
Yes, they are.
umbrella anyway. So like I don't know that.
Yes, they use the same engines. That's one of the main reasons why, because they use the same engine for this. And I think they're going forward. They're going to stop trying to use Infinity War is doing this one. Treyarch's doing this one, and all of them having their own stuff. They're all trying to consolidate all that stuff.
I just want my John McClane and Rambo skins back. God damn it!
Yeah. Don't know if that'll ever come back.
No.
Oh yeah, all the like special. That's the only thing that will not come over with your operators. The operators that were like special edition, like
It's all the old ones. All the ones from the first one.
Starlight or Black Noir and all those characters from The Boys or something there was only in there for a certain amount of time. They take it out. Those operators don't translate
Black
over.
Noir.
They don't? I thought they did.
Some of them.
I thought it was everything from.
No,
I thought it
the
was
ones who
everything
were
from-
the ones who were special event characters supposedly do not go over. That's the last thing I've heard. going through YouTube for the folks who've had they actually go play the game in the background before everybody else gets to play them. The streamers, YouTubers, and all that stuff. That's the last thing I heard. Now it might have changed, but that's the last thing I heard about it.
That's kind of
My
shitty.
sources. Yeah.
That's really shitty, actually, because like, then what's the point in buying these things? Because you're not going to get to
But
use
like,
them.
right. But well, like if you bought Spawn, or like if there's some characters that
Well, Spawn was part of the battle pass, so that would make sense.
right.
That would.
And there's other
say, like,
operators
Lilith.
that you get through the battle pass. But yeah, Lilith, I don't know. Lilith
She
should
better.
go
You
over
have to
'cause
buy
it's-
her.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to buy her, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like all
Xbox
these.
property now, so that's probably will stay. But something like the
Skeletor.
boys, yeah, or Skeletor, it might
Fucking
not
better.
go
They better
over.
not take Skeletor away from House.
Yeah, that
Skeletor
would
looked awesome.
That would be.
Yeah.
They got
Plus, it
Santa
just
Claus
came
in
out.
there too now.
Plus, it just
And
came out.
The bunny will go over. You know, the Easter bunny one, but I don't know if Skeletor will make it.
It
Skeletor
has
better
to.
make it. God damn
Like
it.
it has to. They just brought it out. Like
Yeah.
that'd be pretty shitty for them.
That
Like,
would
oh,
be
sorry.
for me. That would be like the last straw. I will
Oh, yeah.
completely swear off
But
of
here-
doing any of the skin. Like I was like, I'm done with battle passes. I'm done with skins. And then they were like, oh, but here's Skeletor. I was like, you bastards. Okay,
Yeah.
I have to get Skeletor. I'm a massive
Yeah,
Master
that's
of
what
the
they
Universe
do.
fan. Like back there, you can't see it because it's all blurred, but there's like a shitload of fucking Master of the Universe characters behind me.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'll be so mad. That thing was like $25.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the same as like Lilith. You know, $25. I mean, most of all these.
And it's
skins
so
are
weird
20,
to see
25.
somebody as Lilith coming at you with an
Oh, with a
assault rifle.
gun.
Oh, that's
absolutely.
great,
It's
though.
Yeah.
so weird.
I love it.
The hit markers work because I've shot Lilith in the wing and killed.
Oh yeah,
somebody.
yeah. Lilith is the easiest one to kill for sure because she
Yeah.
has those wings. Sucks.
Gotta use that Groot character, Groot-like character, because he's
That's
got all kinds of
cheating.
holes in him.
Yeah, because you can't see them anywhere.
You
Yeah,
can't.
he's
They,
hard to
they
see.
blend in so well. They
Yeah.
cheat. I can't stand.
But we've been talking about
Anyway.
this for almost an hour.
Oh yeah.
Let's switch
Oh, yeah.
gears, shall we?
Okay, let's check.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And another controversy this week.
Oh boy.
Bungie decided to lay off a bunch of people. And there's an argument online of who is at fault. Is it Bungie's bad management or is it PlayStation and Sony's fault?
Yes.
Yes.
I have been seeing I've been seeing both sides of this.
hmm
A lot of people claim they act like they work for Bungie. I say it shouldn't matter. These people still they lost their jobs regardless of how you want to play it.
Yep.
And supposedly some people at Insomniac have been laid off.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably QA people, though, right?
They're not saying,
Yeah, they're probably QA people.
but usually the QA people, they're contracting now.
Mhm.
Most of these larger developers are actually doing the contracts with these people. So they're not
Right,
actually
right.
employees anyway. But the thing is, does it really matter who the hell's fault it is? They're laying
No.
people off.
Well, I mean, if it's
I
any, if
mean-
any logic, of course, I know that all the people were like, "Well, Sony bought them, so it's Sony's fault." But then you get the other side. Well, they bought them, yeah, but they're independent, so that it's not Sony's fault because I'm like, it's all their fault. They're all the company that laid people off, so they're all at fault. I mean, for sure.
But now the funny part of this is, and I hate to do it, is I'm going to hop on the Xbox train for a second.
Oh,
If this is a Microsoft studio, it would automatically be Microsoft's fault.
Mhm.
Just like when Redfall came out, even though the game had been in production for 5 years, Redfall was automatically their fault. Call of Duty is their fault because the campaign's short, even though they only closed on this deal on the 13th of October, which was like 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Well, 3 weeks
Mhm.
ago. So now, since this is a Sony-owned company, it's not Sony's fault. It's Bungie's fault. Even though Bungie has been shit for a while, did they not walk away from Halo just to do Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
they went
Well,
independent to stay away from Halo. Yeah, 'cause they wanted
And I
to
mean,
do something
Destiny, I was a Destiny player in the beginning on part 1. I got bored with it really quick because nothing really changed. And 2 seemed to be going the same direction. So I gave up Destiny, and I've not gone back to it, and I can't even remember when.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
The
hated
thing
Destiny.
that's hits the worst for this is why I said before jokingly, but seriously saying yes to both of them is because a lot of these people that got let go, they got let go before they could get the shares in. Like you're saying, they got sacked one day before the end of the month, so they
Yeah,
lose
dude,
their
that's
benefits.
messed up.
But they set aside the money to make sure folks would stay, and then for them who had invested shares, all these people had invested shares, and just think the longer you've been there, probably the more invested shares you had. They let go of these people and if you didn't last after the merger a certain length of time, which none of these people made it to that got fired, they lost all their invested shares from the company. Just
Yep.
think of how much money your company just saved by not having to give those shares to those people, and you got to keep that in house.
And it was a lot more than switching to Geico.
Yes, yes. And they save way more than 15% by letting these people go. And it wasn't just like, maybe possibly a QA or lower level people or somebody in the mailroom. This is people who've been here for years and years. And, they're making a lot more money. They're probably making the salary of multiple people. So it's quick. Those are the people are usually going to get let go first. So it really sucks. You can tell that this is the say some face for the quarterly profits and all that good stuff.
Yeah. One of the things that I'd heard is that they were in some fairly significant dire straits before the Sony thing happened. I don't know how true that is, but that was something that had come up in some of the reading that I saw online. Again, which that was kind of like Sony coming in was kind of like that lifeline, like a little bit of extra finances to help kind of keep the ship going, and they probably were mandated because they had to save them essentially. They probably had to make some tough decisions. I don't like it. I've been on that receiving end of the axe more times than I care to count. It's terrible. I feel bad for those folks, but the way they've done things with the one day before the end of the month, the share thing, I think it's all fucking dirty as hell, and it really it leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. And like, Will, I haven't touched Destiny in ages. I think that game was boring as anything, but I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I don't know how they're going to come back from that. It's a bad look.
Yeah, and I think on top of that is I think with the I know the whole world in the street was they're the ones that told Sony to cancel or at least stop fractions from coming out or whatever. How true that is, nobody knows except for them. But we know that fractions isn't coming out, so it's like what's going on with their gas games and stuff like that they said they were doing, and maybe that's part of it. Maybe Sony's like, yeah, we're not going to touch these games that no, the games as a service anymore. We put the money into it, we're just going to squash it, we're not doing that, so we got to let people go because of it. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, we won't know unless they decide to actually bring any of that information out, but I don't see that actually happening anytime soon.
Yeah, don't forget Marathon has been delayed also.
Yeah, the 2025.
Did it even have a date though?
No,
it was just like
they showed it.
It's coming out. Like we're working on it.
Use
basically,
air quotes.
Yeah. It's almost like a freaking Hellblade. Like I know, like everybody's like, oh, they keep pushing it back. I'm like, they ain't pushed nothing back. It just they never said it was coming out ever. So, and it may never come out the way it seems. Jesus, that game.
So there was Skull and Bones, right?
Yeah, it's basically. I swear, Hellblade is a Skull and Bones at this point. I swear. We're still doing mocap for it. Okay, well, show us something maybe in next 2 years.
It's coming next year. I guarantee it.
I hope so. I mean, I I would think it would, because Jesus, it was the first game to ever be shown off for the Series X, and it's gonna be the last one for the Series X. Like, come on, guys, like let's at least bring it out sometime. But no, I understand mocap's the majority of that game. It's, you know, you're watching it more than you're playing it, so I get it. But
So they're making a Sony game.
I mean, as most people would say, sure.
I couldn't help myself.
Walking simulator.
Yeah, walking simulator. That's exactly what it is. I mean, that's
I
what the
couldn't help
Xbox
myself.
folks called it first before it came to Xbox. Oh, this is crappy. It's another walking simulator.
I
It came to
didn't like the
Xbox.
first
Oh my
one,
god, it's
so-
amazing.
I didn't like the first one. I've said it 100 times.
Really?
I hate
did
the,
not care for it.
I hate the puzzles.
Puzzles
So,
sucked.
yeah, it was
Don't
just
Combat was basic.
the combat
Yeah,
was
well, yeah.
not good.
Well, it was very
The
basic.
audio
It
track.
looked good.
Audio, no,
It sounded
audio,
great.
the audio and the just
Visuals were
the
pretty good.
yeah, and just the emotional, you know, the emotions of the game, like incredible. But
Beautiful.
yeah, they knock, you know, it takes a couple of knocks back just because of the other two things. But
Scrub drops a Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah, that's
oh,
fucking
Jesus.
vaporware if I've ever seen it, man.
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Coming.
Jesus. The fact that it's
Ubisoft.
still
Ubisoft.
technically out there. I mean, Ubisoft is holding on to those two games for dear life.
Yeah, I don't see that thing coming out. At least not on these systems.
It'll
Maybe
come out when Half-Life 3
Oh,
comes
it-
out.
By the time
It'll come out. It'll come out. It'll come out when the animals uprise.
that everyone's
Dred,
already
What is wrong with your audio, dude?
He's on his phone.
Oh,
I'm on the
you on the
phone,
Told you.
and let's just say I'm traveling.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, since you're at the whorehouse, you didn't have to call in. dude.
Oh.
And I'm doing my best to be a part of the team.
That's
Okay,
dedication
that's-
right there. You should
yeah.
give him a raise.
I'll give him a raise. I'll give him a,
Hell,
I'll
we
give him
get
a
paid.
raise.
I don't know. Do you?
Great. I get a 3% raise on zero. Awesome.
That's it. Remember, any number times zero is still zero.
That is a really great forward momentum there, man. It's all good.
That's the way
Exactly.
we do it. That's the way we do it.
Well, see, our intro alone makes it to where we can't collect money, but we don't care because we don't do it for money.
All
If
right.
we did, we'd have a Patreon page plastered across the screen,
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
you know, and all that
Hey,
good stuff.
make sure you sub, everybody. Remember that.
Yeah.
Not just sub, like be members. You got to be members, please.
Oh yeah, you gotta be a member.
Helps me feed my cousin's third brother.
Yeah, because if you're a member, we'll send you pictures of Bomber in his pink shorts.
Absolutely.
Why am I the only one on camera?
Because we all used to use cameras, and one day we just decided, nah.
And my camera went to Spootsky, so I don't I can't get on one anymore.
All right.
No, I'll tell you the real reason. We've used webcams for what, guys? 3 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years we use webcams.
Mhm.
I had a little incident.
Uh-oh. Your
And
packer
my-
fell out, didn't
No,
it?
no. No, because
That
the
was
world's a lot smaller.
That was a different time.
The world is a lot smaller than what you realize.
Right.
Our show had gotten enough notoriety
Uh-huh.
over the years before I went into the hospital last year.
Right.
A lot of people were watching.
Okay.
I had a client of mine tell me one day that he ran across a YouTube channel and the guy sounded just like me.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what was the name of this channel?
Yeah.
He sent me a link. It was me.
Yeah.
So needless to say, to keep professional life and this, kind of separate, I decided to quit using the webcam.
Okay. I don't see that as for me.
There
anyway.
in solidarity.
Well, you don't do what I do for a living.
I do know you do, yes. Yeah.
Well, some of what I
And
do.
I
But
Yeah.
and I like to podcast naked, so you don't want to see that, do you?
I mean,
but yeah,
no, not really.
I didn't know.
I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, please keep your webcam off there.
Keep your whip hidden, my friend.
but no, we used to always use webcams. Period.
Okay.
All the time.
Yeah.
we
Matter of
did
fact,
all the
this
time,
was this was the first podcast Colt Eastwood showed himself on.
Okay.
That's true.
Because he had never been on a camera until he came to this show. So we just decided, hey, we don't really need webcams.
All right.
We had people getting slapped on webcam. We had people doing cartwheels. We just used to do all kinds of crazy shit on webcam. And we
You
decided,
got much
eh.
trouble with webcams. I got it.
Yeah.
We had the first slap across the internet way before Will and Rock.
Yeah. And none of us were married to Jada.
Well, thank God.
Oh.
At least we don't think. We're not 100% sure.
Now I can just hide my eye rolls every time Bomber talks without pretending.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a true statement. I
There you
mean,
go.
I don't blame you. That fire's talking again. Jesus.
I prefer to show my disdain to people.
That stank face, like, what the hell are you
God
talking about?
damn it.
fellas?
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Here's a
Here's
little-
a- and there's a-
that
there's
happens to be a lot here.
And here's the thing with beards, too. I'm not understanding. Like, Dread's got this giant beard to his belly. Bomber's got a beard. You've got a beard.
Beards
I think
are good.
me, Peniac, and Scrub are the only three don't have beards.
I got
Flavor saver,
stubble.
my friend. That's all.
I
Well,
don't know
Scrub,
if I
Scrub
can
has a
grow
little bit.
Not
Yeah,
really.
I just keep it trimmed. I just got stubble.
Did you call a shadow, dude? It's like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, it's hard to be a shadow on top of a darker background. It's harder to see. I'm just gonna say it that way.
Oh my God.
And you are whiter
Really?
than white, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'll have you as a reference when I get pulled over. How about that?
Yes.
My friend Barmer said.
He gave me the white person card.
And he wears pink shorts.
And he
sir.
wears pink shorts.
And the cops will go, well, you don't get no whiter than that. Here you go. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness,
Good times.
that's funny.
But other than that, there's really not been a whole lot to talk about, has there? Other than the Call of Duty controversy, which was really a big nothing. The campaign.
Anybody watch BlizzCon?
Oh yeah,
I did
BlizzCon.
not.
See, I didn't
Go
even
ahead.
watch BlizzCon. I should have I should have watched it, but I didn't even know what was going on, to be honest, until it was over.
How did you not know?
I haven't really been paying attention to anything, to be honest.
Oh, I still have Activision Blizzard and all those and all that shit muted on Twitter, so I barely saw anything. That's why I didn't see anything.
ABK.
I do know people are begging for World of Warcraft to come to Xbox
Oh my
console.
god! I know. I saw that.
I don't care.
You don't want to play that with a controller. You do not.
I'm not going to play it anyway. I tried it on PC and I'm good.
And that
not my
comes with a subscription fee too, right?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
What, $15?
$15 a month. Yep.
I don't want to play.
And
on a
if
train
Microsoft
or
employees don't
plane.
get that for free as a perk, Twitter will riot.
Well, everybody keeps on thinking, and that's why I always laugh at it. They're like, "Oh, they would add it into the subscription." I'm like,
No,
they
more
would
people
not.
want- No,
I said, "You're telling me the current, and I think like the current is maybe between 5 to 7 million subscribers currently through with World of Warcraft right now. I think maybe because it hasn't hit that high anymore, but there ain't no damn way. They're not going to just go, oh, that's 7 million people per month at $15 a month. Let's give it to them for free if they do Game Pass, and that's it. And
Not
I'm
gonna happen.
No, that ain't gonna happen. Either
They're not gonna give
people-
up all that
Have to
money.
charge their own employees. So
like no, I mean that would just be stupidity anyway. I mean that's not say free money, but yeah, you're giving no.
negative money.
And I still don't know how that game would ever work. And I'm sorry, I've played it for 10 years straight. There's no way that game's going to work well with a controller. And if it did, you'd be okay, I guess, in certain situations, but no regular controller, even the elite controller with the extra buttons on the back, ain't going to give you enough for everything you need to do in the fast pace
No,
that it
you're right.
was. Like,
Well,
no.
You can play keyboard and mouse on the Xbox. And what if they
Well,
made a
yes.
World of
But they would-
Warcraft lights?
They would have to make it for like they would have to just make the game like if it came to Xbox, you have to use keyboard and mouse. Like they would just have to say it requires
that's
keyboard.
probably
and
what they're
mouse.
going to end up doing, like a specialized keyboard that didn't have every key on the keyboard, but just enough to do what you need to do.
Yeah, I mean you can. Yeah, well they already have that. They have the one that they made with Razer, I think it was. Razer made it when with the like what Gears of War 5 when it came out. They made the special small keyboard and mouse for it.
And you can actually play Call of Duty on your Xbox with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, because it has that availability to it. So it's like, you know, I know they have it available where, you know, you can get use your keyboard and mouse, but I'm like, you'd have to require it because like I know everybody's like, well, you can play Final Fantasy 14 with a controller. I'm like, yeah, and it sucks. It sucks really bad. Like you're not going to play PvP with it. I promise you, you'll get destroyed by everybody that's on PC. And that's one of the biggest draws to World of Warcraft is their PvP. And no, you would get destroyed in a heartbeat.
You have to pay a subscription fee, and you have to go out and buy a keyboard and a mouse,
and still
do it. There you
and
go.
still pay for Xbox Live / you know the Game Pass whatever silver
core or whatever.
Core, yeah. Pay your core subscription, so you're going to pay $25 a month to play a game that you used to only pay $15 a month for. No, that ain't gonna happen.
Or
people
pay
you wouldn't have to buy a keyboard
for a game they don't play or ever played. Like no.
Yeah. I think that's why they're going to
keep it on PC, where people on PC like to have their PC games, and yeah, that's where that needs to be.
I also think the way that they'll be able to measure that is when Final Fantasy 14 does release on Xbox, they'll see how many people actually play it, and then they'll kind of play it.
That's supposed to happen still.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm still holding out
next year.
I'm still holding out for StarCraft Ghosts.
Oh Jesus, you're going to be holding out for a long damn time. Lord,
what are you 100 years old?
Yeah, you better off holding on for Beyond Good and Evil too.
Close.
Half-Life 3.
Yeah, Half-Life 3. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm still just waiting for Left 4 Dead 3 to be honest.
Oh Jesus,
that one too.
Yeah, that one. Yep. That one's like
Back 4 Blood.
No, fuck you, Valve.
Back 4 Blood.
Back 4 Blood.
Damn you, game.
That game.
It was actually decent, but then just could not hold your attention.
I spent money on that one too. Yeah,
I know. So did I.
Oh, what was the name of it? The last one that came out?
Back 4 Blood.
Back 4 Blood.
It was a beta or alpha, and I played a level, and it was like 4 minutes. I'm like, this is.
You know the funny part about that is,
like,
we all talked about that game and hyped it up
because it was fun during the beta. It was.
Yes, it was.
We played it during the beta. After the game came out, I never played it one fucking time.
Same here. It was fun during the beta, but
I played a few
for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I played a few times with Husk, and that was it. Just a few times.
When your entire marketing campaign is to try and tell people that you worked on Left 4 Dead 1 and 2,
yeah,
there's a problem.
Well,
because
same as the people with Callisto Protocol.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we made.
Well, and it's kind of like the people that made
you made Dead Space 2 is basically
that lovely Quantum Error game. What was your marketing? Oh, we're talking about SSDs. And then when their game comes out and everybody realizes how bad it is, oh, it's the fanboys' fault. Really? No. So yeah, it's weird.
I wonder if their social media person is also one of the 4 people who developed
it. Is
it?
It is. It's one of the devs.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 4 brothers or something.
Yeah, somebody was, I can't remember who it was, but got blocked for saying like, "Hey, you need to actually hire somebody for PR or at least social media PR just to, that way you don't have this huge backlash." And they just blocked them for him. Like, yeah, it's because it's one of the
they blocked a lot of people, and my comment luckily did not get blocked, and I was shocked by that.
That's pretty good.
I know,
broke
right?
the street.
They like you.
Yeah, they like
you. They did. They didn't block me.
Hire you. I'm like, man, this guy.
And then the funny part when the guy from The Verge made that comment about the whole Microsoft, employees losing Game Pass. I made the comment. At least he didn't get laid off. Oh yeah,
that was a good one though.
They got a lot of
though.
But of course, I mean, yes and no, but I mean, you still had Microsoft that let go 10,000 people at the beginning of the year. Amazon let go 17,000. So I mean,
Everybody did.
Sony just didn't at the beginning; they just did it at the end. And I think that's kind of the way I'm looking at it personally. Is like, look, the companies you're always going to see this, especially with the economic ways everything's going right now. And then eventually you're going to see them do mass hirings and everything's going to go back to normal eventually. But you're going to see people getting fired.
I
It's
don't
going to be
think
longer than what we think, because all this hiring that they're firing was the people that they hired to try to
COVID.
make up for COVID. Oh, we said the C word.
It's okay now.
There goes our monetization. Never mind.
What
wait,
monetization?
we got monetization.
The intro killed that, dude.
Wait, what?
But
Again, we get paid.
you did that. All those folks who were sitting there who got hired because it was like, oh man, look at these games as a service. Look at all these new players we got. We've said this for at least 2 years now. That, or more. That these people that you're hiring, once they go back to work, you're not going to have them anymore. So I don't know how much they're going to be hiring back now after these firings.
The funny part,
The
funny part, I said that one night on Crossfire on Mooch's podcast. King Thrash, of all people, was on the podcast too. This dude, he started telling me I was stupid, had no idea what I was talking about. And he said that'll never happen, that they'll never let all those people go. Luckily, I don't talk to King Thrash, or I'd rub it in his face. Because I was right. I said once COVID went away, people started getting back outdoors, going back to work, that those sales numbers would drop. They dropped.
People are only doing it because they had nothing else to do.
Exactly. They got tired of watching fucking Oprah and shit.
Like, I bought an
Xbox. Only watched The
Saturday
Office so many times.
That's a joke. No, I did buy one because I was sitting around bored, and Ori and the second one, Will of the Wind, or Will of the Wisp came out. I was like, holy fuck, that's a good reviewed game. I can't play that currently. Would you like to? Yes, I would.
Well, especially if you got a check in the mail.
Oh yeah,
who wouldn't buy a console if they could afford it? I know some people financially couldn't, but if somebody said, "Hey, here's an extra $1,500." Your bills are paid.
Nice.
What do you want to do with that?
Must have been nice too.
No shit.
I got that shit. Damn.
That'd have been really nice.
Up here.
We got a bunch of people going, are you supposed to be here?
Yep.
No, there's a pandemic. The bank don't care, motherfucker.
Yeah. Everybody still wants to get paid, so they want my money somehow. So I gotta make money somehow.
Exactly.
I know that's what they were. Yeah, that's what everybody was telling me. Like, oh, you shouldn't be working because of you have come in contact with people. I'm like, I don't really give two shits if I get in contact with people. What are you talking about?
I was definitely essential. I didn't get no breaks.
Nope.
My breaks were Saturday.
That's it.
Shit, even Saturday.
Ours is none.
I didn't even get a Saturday, damn it.
Well,
shit,
I mean, you won't. Yeah.
Is there anything else that we've missed at all?
What did we miss, chat?
Yeah, chat. There we go.
I know there's
we miss a topic anywhere
right now, dude. Like, it's fucking good time. This is a good year.
I mean,
celebrate it.
As far as a good year, no, it's a fantastic year, and I can't even get to half the games that have come out this year, just because. I mean, geez, time.
Yeah,
I'm just glad I'm one of the people who I don't feel I need to play every new game that comes out, because holy fuck, man, I would have to remortgage my house this year.
What's it like being like that, man?
I really don't know. or not buying everything. Oh,
what's it like not having to play every game when they come out? Because fuck, I'm broke right now.
I'm broke as broke without buying anything.
Yeah, I'm super picky with what I buy.
But yeah, I'm the same way. Oh yeah, Game Award. Yeah, we could talk about.
From those.
There's going to be
you know, Spider-Man and Baldur's Gate's going to be there.
I think Baldur's Gate
and Alan Wake too.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Alan Wake. Like, I've put my predictions up on Twitter a couple times, and prior to Alan Wake coming out, I had our Resident Evil 4 remake there, but I think Alan Wake's bumping that out.
I think so
It's
too.
a new game. No disrespect to Resident Evil 4 remake, because that was pretty solid, apparently, from reviews and critical acclaim. But I think that a new game, might have a little more pull than a remake in terms.
I think
of,
it should.
Yeah. So
I believe so.
Guess what game's what game's gonna get snubbed though? As far as the
Which one?
nomination.
Starfield.
Nope. I honestly think it will get in there. Just
I
as
think Starfield will sneak in.
it'll sneak in as like the bottom tier. Like it's definitely not gonna win for sure. But I think Hogwarts, because it came out in February, everybody's already forgotten about it.
That seems like 2 years ago at this point.
It does seem like
Right?
forever.
Feels
It
like it.
came out in February.
Yeah.
And it was a fantastic game that I still need to beat. And I've already put like 80 hours into it, but it's a fantastic game. And I'm not even a freaking, Harry Potter fan, nothing of that nature, but is very, very well made, and definitely would recommend it to anybody that just likes video games in general. It's a very, very fun game. But I definitely know that's going to get snubbed out, because I mean, you're probably going to have Zelda.
Yep.
You're going to have Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mario.
That's your Nintendo, and that's your PlayStation. So now you need Xbox, possibly not necessarily need it, but because of what Xbox can. I mean, because it's either going to be Starfield or they're going to somehow throw Hi-Fi Rush in there. I doubt it.
No, the Hi-Fi Rush will go into like adventure or game. They'll never put that as game of the year.
I mean, it's not an indie game, like
it's
action
not
game,
indie.
maybe.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
It's a
Action,
rhythm game, so
adventure.
maybe they'll just do that. They'll just
Yeah,
do
my-
a rhythm
yeah,
game.
that's
It's the
section,
only
though.
rhythm game this year, I think.
Assuming they're still doing 6 for game of the year.
Right.
My
sure that's-
prediction, not based on any personal preference, is just prediction, is Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, and Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, damn. You
That's
putting
my
Final
prediction.
Fantasy up there?
Final
Just a
Fantasy
prediction.
always makes it in there, though. So
Do
that's
they?
not a bad guess, because it's always up there.
And that
matter
was
how
my
good or
game of the
bad.
year after I played it and platinumed it. And I'm like, Spider-Man 2 is not even touching this. And then, of course, I played Baldur's Gate 3. I was like, yeah, well, everything else can just fuck off right now.
Yeah, I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to probably end up winning all the way around. I just think.
I do too.
Even though I never played it, but I think that was a game that came out, slapped everybody in the face that actually did play it, and said, "Holy shit, this is an amazing game."
I wasn't even like, no, wasn't. I was like, oh, it's coming out, cool. And then
Yeah, because I remember you were like, I guess
Yeah.
I'll get it, and then
yeah,
you're
and
like,
then it's like
okay,
96.
consume my life,
Like,
and
what?
it consumed
fuck?
your life.
And then 125 hours and one playthrough later. One
That's awesome, though.
playthrough. Like, holy shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was life consuming game for me.
Oh
Didn't play
yeah.
anything else the entire time.
Froggy said something about RoboCop. Have any of
RoboCop?
y'all? I know. I think.
We've got a review for it on the channel.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I
did a
saw-
review
I
on
saw
it.
someone that said that if you're not a fan, it's probably not going to be something you're going to completely enjoy, because it's not like you said, like Froggy said, it's a double A. And but if RoboCop is something you're like, yeah, this is super cool, because I'm an 80s kid and RoboCop was freaking awesome, so I'd probably have a good time with it. And just don't expect the AAA polish, because it's not a AAA game, right? So
it's not, but I've been playing it.
it looks good.
It does look good. I'm playing on my PC, and it plays pretty well here, even though I don't have a 40 series NVIDIA card, but it still plays really well. It's weird because the gunplay and the controlling for when you're in combat is a little clunky, but somehow it's kind of charming in that way.
Really?
Because it feels because when you watch
RoboCop's clunky though.
Because he would
Exactly.
go.
RoboCop in the movie, yes.
Yeah.
RoboCop in the comics, absolutely not.
Oh,
Okay, I never read the comics, but they pulled all the stuff from like the movies that were made in the 80s, or the first one anyways that was made in the 80s, and he's very like robotic and kind of like, you know, the way he moves, and the gameplay, like when you're in combat, almost feels like that. And
That's kind of cool.
I'm not even upset about it. Like sometimes I'm like, oh god damn it, why wouldn't it just control like a little bit cleaner? But I'm like, whatever, it's fine. You know, like I quickly get over it. It's really, really bizarre.
Authentic to the material, whether or not it was intentional.
Well, that's it.
Maybe,
yeah, was it intentional?
Right. Like maybe it was intentional to be very similar to the actual movies to make it, you know, I guess to probably, because that's probably what most people remember RoboCop from anyway, is the old movies, which were fantastic, by the way.
The first one was really great.
Not a fan.
Second one wasn't so good.
First one definitely by far the best, for sure.
Clarence bought my favorite part of that movie, honestly.
Is he in the game, Clarence?
Yeah.
No, this takes place after the second movie. So Clarence.
Okay, so
dude got killed, and they found a way to make him still go to work.
If only, right? But like, my favorite scene is like he goes in there, he goes to see the OCP like executive, and he's got a couple hookers there, and they're doing like lines of coke, or not lines, they're doing bricks of coke, and he's like, "Bitches, leave!" And they're like, "Oh, are you gonna call me later?" And they just fucking book it. It's like one of the best things ever in film. So good. But like, yeah, the movie, just like the game though, it really captures the essence of that movie, and they've done a great job. I'm a fan. I think more people got to play it.
Well, damn. Is it still a $70 game? Curious, because I
don't think it is.
Okay.
I'll check. I never got that impression from it, but I didn't look. But now I'll look. Let's see what it is.
Well, like I didn't know if I know. I don't have to. I mean, I don't want to say it looks like a $70 game because I don't think there's anything that's ever that. But you know, is it like, did they actually bring out a $70 game, or was it like 50 or?
It's
I think it's
here,
like
which is probably 50? Which is 50 for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 50.
Yeah. Okay.
Slightly under.
Well, that ain't too bad then.
Yeah. Black Friday sale coming up.
That's what I was thinking. You know, probably get it on, because that's what with a lot of these games, like even like Spider-Man, like as much as I want to play it right now, I just know that I'm not going to get around to it anytime soon, just because work's been crazy. Of course, life happens, and you know, It's just, you know,
Call of Duty's coming up.
Well, shit, even that, I'm like, I normally pre-order it, and I just haven't yet because one, just haven't had the money for one, but for two, just I haven't even had time to the last pre-order I didn't even have time to really even play the pre-order stuff. I'm trying to remember what game that freaking was.
Diablo.
Was it Diablo? No, Diablo. I actually played the hell.
Have you even finished Ghost of Tsushima yet?
Oh, God, no.
What?
Okay, there you go.
Damn it.
Well, I have too many games I have not finished.
Tsushima's a great game.
I mean, that's not even. Oh, I know what it was. Freaking Cyberpunk DLC, Phantom Liberty. Like I haven't beat it yet because
favorite game of all time.
Because my dumbass decided I'm going to make a whole new character,
brand new character.
I did the same thing, and
so did I.
So I
messed it up.
Yeah, and I just don't have time to go through it yet, and.
Who does? Like that's an 80, 90 hour playthrough, right?
Yeah,
before the way I play it, it's 134 is what it was my first playthrough.
So all the people complaining about Call of Duty should go play that.
Yeah,
I mean,
before the DLC, I had like what 4 days in it, 4.5, 5 days of Cyberpunk. So yeah,
nice.
So that makes sense. But yeah, why not? If you love shooting guns, I mean, Cyberpunk is.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Perfect for you.
I love
but I play Cyberpunk and I use monowire.
Oh yeah, doing all the.
Can I just go back to RoboCop real quick for a second?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, dude,
yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
No.
The other really cool thing about the RoboCop game is that it's not like it's a 10, 15 hour experience. Like you can play through it and do all kind, like it's almost like got like RPG type elements to it, which is really cool. And it could take you like, 20, 30, 40 hours to finish it if that's how you want to play it. Yeah, so like I think the value is definitely there for that game, even though it's not like a AAA title, it's a AA title, and they've done a phenomenal job with it. So
Because didn't they get the voice actor though for it? The
I think so.
the guy that
Peter
originally
Weller?
was, yeah, I was trying to remember his name. Couldn't remember.
I
his
think
name.
so. I'm pretty sure they also got the same actress that played Lewis.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's absolutely her likeness.
Yeah,
in
her
what
likeness
I've
is
seen.
there, but I'm
it-
pretty certain that they both reprise their roles though,
that's
which is
cool.
huge.
That
Yeah,
is huge,
That's a big time endorsement,
especially
them,
for
right?
a double A team to do. You know,
Yeah. You know what? I think this is going to help them going forward, and
oh, for sure.
and you know, they're going to make some good money on it. I think the fans really like the game. I guess the reviewers, the professional reviewers, whatever you want to call them, maybe didn't really hit with them. They're probably not from the same generation as some of us are, and don't really get it, right? Like, it's cheesy. It's supposed to be cheesy.
Absolutely, that movie was.
I think the
cheesy,
score
though.
is probably where I would have
Oh,
I
dude.
would have probably had it landing anyway. Well, it's
Dude.
like 71 on Open Critic, which I think is probably where I would
That's
have guessed.
and that's really good.
That's pretty
I
good,
think.
That's
right?
not a bad score, man.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like, at what point did we go from like a
Oh,
7
dude.
out of 10 is a
Well,
shit
dude.
score?
Well, it's because of, and I hate to say it, it's because of certain games
Mhm.
that did get those 90 scores, and then everybody's like, oh my god, every game needs to be 90 now. I'm like, why does every game have to be 90? And if it's if it's in the 80s, it's dog shit. Like right now, you're telling me, you know, Halo Infinite is total dog shit. No, it's not.
No,
I mean,
it's
even the
great.
campaign, even though I'm not even a big fan of the campaign, it's not dog shit.
Oh,
I mean,
loved it.
because people are like acting like 86 is now like a 20.
Yeah,
Almost
just-
every one of your favorite
yeah.
games you've ever played were 80 Metacritic scores,
probably.
or some less.
Oh yeah,
But most of them
we're
are
talking about back in the
80s.
day. Oh yeah,
Back in the days, or like now, most of them are 80s. And if it was a 90, it wasn't a 97. It was a freaking 90, 91.
Mhm.
So it's all console war BS.
no,
Oh, yeah.
we all know that for sure.
Well, gentlemen, on that note, we got to stop it here. I've got a dog that really wants to go outside.
Your attitude sucks.
Gotcha.
So she is not happy, and you do not piss off a 98-pound pit bull. On that note, Bomber, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Of course, you can find me everywhere at HR Bomber. If you cannot find me, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Of course, you can find me here every
Thanks, Mooch.
Sunday. What?
That's the same thing Luke says. Go ahead.
Yeah, he says it's you problem all the time.
Oh, does it? Oh, my bad. I didn't know that. My bad. But anyway, yeah, that's it.
Voice.
All right. Canada, dude,
You
thanks
can
for
find
joining
me-
us for your first show.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know what? I appreciate you bringing me along. And this was a lot of fun. It was good chatting with you guys. I know, like, I follow Peniac and you. Been hanging out with you guys online for a while.
I don't know why you follow Peniac, but I mean,
Well,
I guess it's a pity follow, right?
he pays me $5 a month. It's
Oh,
Say,
nice.
it was paid. It was
Oh, that's
paid.
nice. I like that. He
yeah.
Damn, he doesn't pay me. That ain't cool.
No,
No.
I'm
guess
stopping following now.
I
If you're
guess I
paying
don't
people,
swallow. I guess I don't know.
I
Jesus
just send him
Christ, what
pictures
the
of my
hell
nipples
is
from
that?
time to time. It's all good.
he takes feet pics. Yeah.
No. Everybody here.
So, Canada, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Yeah, you can find me mostly on Twitter at Xbox Canada, and sometimes I review shit on my YouTube channel, Secret HQ Reviews. And if you can't find me, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Shit. Damn it! I didn't know. I didn't know Mooch did that. I feel like I'm
All
dumbass
right.
now.
It's exactly what Mooch says.
Oh,
That's
shit.
you problem, not a me problem. If he
And I
just
just-
says it
I
with
just
that
checked the-
northern accent.
The RoboCop credits. Lewis's voice actor in the game is not the actor.
Is it not?
No.
God damn, she sure sounds like her, though.
It's a cousin.
Actors are good. Actors. It is Peter Weller though, for sure.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's the most important one, really.
Absolutely.
All right, Dread, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Yes, on X or Twitter, it's Dreadpool. The O's are zeros. Everywhere else, pretty much everything is Dreadpool, all letters, all caps. And if it's not a me problem, it's a Bomber problem. So thanks again for coming on and hanging out with us. And thanks for the chat for coming by and still hanging out with us too. So, Scrub Nurse, where can we find you?
Oh yeah, here. Thank everybody for coming out with us on Sunday. Nada, appreciate you coming out. That was a good time, fun time. So
Yeah, it was great.
shout out to the chat and the replay gang, wherever y'all watch us, listen to us, all that stuff. You can find me on Twitter at Scrub Nurse 3, the number 3 behind Scrub Nurse. And you can find me when I stream. Guess what I stream? Call of Duty. That's going to be Scrub underscore.
I thought it was the Barbie game.
Yeah, well, I have done that, but I deleted all of them because, I got too excited
Fair.
on some of those things. But yeah, you can find me there, especially since the new game's coming out on the 10th. So that's coming up. So find me on Twitch, Scrub_Nurse. And yeah, you can find me on Xbox, look for Scrub Nurse. And find me on PlayStation, look for Scrub Nurse. I'll see y'all guys on the next week.
All right, Piniac, tell everybody can find you, sir.
Sunday night here.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Whoa, take it easy. Twitter, same handle. Let's go.
All right.
I got nothing.
That's short and sweet. And of course, you can find me here every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. Just look for Wilmy Hood. You can find me on Facebook for whatever reason. Zuckerberg hasn't banned me in about a year now. So my page is still up. I'm shocked.
That's pretty good. Good.
I know, dude. I normally couldn't go more than a week. And thanks to everybody that follows us now on Rumble. We have actually hit over 200 followers.
Yes, sir.
In like the last week or two, quickly.
Yeah. And we've been streaming there for about 6 weeks now. So thanks for everybody that watches us there. And everybody here on YouTube. The show will be up on all audio services by 10 p.m. Thanks, Canada, for joining us. And that's it. Everybody go play some games and quit bitching about them online. And don't worry, just click the B button. That ad will go away. We promise. It's not the end of the world. The rapture is not going to happen. It will be okay. Just hit the B button. It will be all right. It'll work itself out. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday. I'll hit the right fucking one here in a second.
Yo, yeah.